Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. There were plenty of shockers today, Friday, April 25, 2025, on General Hospital. If you missed it, here is a recap for you. Jordan Ashford, Tanisha Harper, and Drew Kane Cameron Matheson joined Jen Sidwell Carlo Rota for dinner. Drew is surprised to find out that Jordan is now working for Sidwell after leaving her job as deputy mayor. Jordan says that she needs a fresh start and would also like to try to have one with their friendship. After Jordan leaves, Drew tells Sidwell that he is lucky to have her on his team. He also believes that they will work well together because their mutual opponent is Sonny Corinthos Maurice Bernard. Brooklyn Quartermain Amanda Seddon is furious to learn that Lulu Spencer Alexa Havins is working on a story about adoption for the Yonview Invader. She believes that this story was motivated by the fact that BLQ never told Dante Falconeri Dominic Zamprigna that she gave their child up for adoption 20 years ago. Again, Brooklyn fights with Lulu to protect her privacy as well as the privacy of the child who may not even know that he was given up. Lulu reminds BLQ that she has kept her secret despite not agreeing with it, just as Dante walks in. Brooklyn tells him that she and her husband are contemplating adoption, and as usual, she believes that Lulu is meddling. After she leaves, Dante asks Lulu if she was purposely in BLQ's business. Alexis Davis Nancy Lee Grand is meeting with Marco Rios Adrian Archando about the deception file and all of its moving components. Lucy Coe Lynn Herring changes her mind a lot, and Tracy Quartermain Jane Elliott is always difficult. As they discuss various issues, Ava Jerome Maura West walks in and demands to see Alexis alone. She wants Alexis to embezzle another $150,000 for her from the Cassadines account. Alexis tells Ava that she can't do it so soon, or they will both get caught. Ava then reminds Alexis that she is the one calling the shots now. Nina Reeves Cynthia Watros is making a plan in her office with Portia Robinson Brooke Kerr when Willow Corinthos Caitlin McMullen calls from Germany. She is about to walk into the clinic to visit with Michael Corinthos. Nina wishes her luck and continues her conversation with Portia. She has thought of a way to set Drew's sidekick, Ezra Boyle Daniel Cosgrove, up by hiring an escort. Portia agrees that making Ezra look bad also makes Drew look bad, so they call Jacinda, the escort. After she arrives, they explain that they want her to frame a congressman, and Jacinda says that this is the type of thing that gets girls killed, so her fee would be $6,000. Willow calls Nina back and tells her that Michael refused to see her and that she will be on an early flight home. She says that Drew would never treat her like this and that she can't wait to get home. Nina hangs up the phone and tells Jacinda that they have a deal. After Willow leaves the clinic, the woman who told her that her husband wouldn't see her then makes a call to Drew. She tells him that she blocked Willow from seeing Michael, and Drew tells her that her payment is on the way. Molly Lansing Davis Kristen Baganos finds Christina Corinthos, Kate Mancy court commitment papers in her bag and freaks out. She is with Cody Bell Josh Kelly at GH, trying to figure out how she has the document. She realizes that it must have accidentally come from Diane Miller Carolyn Hennessy. She tells Cody that she needs to see her sister right away, and he agrees to go with her. Christina is babysitting Donna, so Cody agrees to teach Donna how to make knots for lollipops, and they leave the room. Molly immediately shows Christina the paperwork, and they are both confused. Molly thinks maybe it was from when the baby died, but Christina realizes that it is dated the same day as their girls' night with Alexis. They decide that they need answers, so they go to their mother's office. Alexis is about to transfer more money to Ava when they both walk in and demand answers. Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, and Brick Stephen A. Smith are having coffee while waiting for Sonny's heart surgery to be over. They talk about the firebombing at Sonny's penthouse and how Brick is still trying to figure out who was behind it. They also talk about Michael's progress at the burn clinic. Eventually, the doctor comes out and tells them that Sonny made it through the surgery and will have a slow recovery, but he should be fine. Brick again says that all safety measures possible are in place to protect Sonny as he recovers. Meanwhile, Jack Brennan's Chris McKenna, sidekick, Colette, walks into Sonny's room and begins shutting off machines and then gets ready to inject him as Sonny looks at her. Port Charles was anything but quiet on April 25, as betrayal, danger, and heartbreak gripped its citizens. At the Quartermain mansion, tension filled the air like a storm about to break. Willow Corinthos, fresh off a grueling shift at the hospital, had agreed to meet with Drew Kane. He had insisted it was important, and Willow, ever the peacekeeper, didn't want to turn him away. But she should have trusted her instincts. Drew's business pitch turned out to be anything but professional. Willow entered the parlor and found Drew waiting, files spread out like a battlefield. His smile was overly bright, too forced. Willow hesitated. "What's going on, Drew?" she asked cautiously. "I have a proposal," he said smoothly, motioning for her to sit. In truth, Drew had been plotting for weeks. Furious over Nina's insider trading betrayal, and convinced the Corinthos family needed to be taken down a peg, he saw Willow as the perfect pawn. Innocent, trusting, and too close to both Sonny and Michael. Drew slid a document across the table. "I want you to help me transition into a leadership role at Aurora again," he explained. Michael's distracted. "You know the company better than anyone after helping during his leave. I think you should back me officially, sign on as my co-chair." Willow blinked. "Drew, I'm a nurse. I don't belong in the boardroom. You're smart, loyal. Michael trusts you," Drew insisted, leaning in. And with your name attached, the shareholders will follow." Willow's heart raced. Something felt wrong. She scanned the documents and found hidden clauses, ones that gave Drew the ability to vote with her proxy at board meetings, essentially granting him unchecked control over Aurora. If she signed, it would be a silent coup against Michael and Sonny's interests. A betrayal wrapped in legalese. "You want me to betray my husband," Willow said quietly, voice trembling. Drew's face hardened. "I want you to protect yourself before everything burns down. Trust me, Willow, the Corinthos name is toxic. Michael's too close to Sonny. When the next scandal drops, you don't want to go down with them." It was a low blow. Drew brought up Willow's children, Wiley and Amelia, implying their futures would be safer if she distanced herself from Michael's family ties. Tears welled in Willow's eyes. She rose from her seat, clutching the unsigned papers. "I can't believe you'd use me like this," she whispered. "You're not the man I thought you were, Drew." Drew's jaw tightened, but he said nothing as Willow fled, her faith in him shattered. Meanwhile, across town at sunny Corinthos penthouse, another storm was brewing, a much more literal one. After a long evening at Pazzulo's, Sonny returned home to find the security system strangely unarmed. Frowning, he pulled his gun from his waistband as he entered, instincts on high alert. The penthouse was dark except for a sliver of moonlight spilling through the windows. "Max, Milo," Sonny called out for his old guards, even though he knew they were long gone. Jason's absence weighed on him, a phantom limb he could never quite ignore. Then he heard it, the faintest shuffle behind him. Sonny turned just in time to see a masked figure lunging from the shadows. The intruder tackled him hard, sending them both crashing into the coffee table. Sonny fought back fiercely, landing a solid punch that knocked the attacker sideways. Glass shattered around them, the coffee table destroyed. Sonny's gun skittered out of reach. "Who sent you?" Sonny growled, grappling with the intruder. The man, smaller than Sonny expected, wiry and fast, didn't answer. Instead, he pulled a knife from his belt and slashed toward Sonny's face. Sonny barely dodged in time, catching a shallow cut across his arm instead. The fight raged through the living room. Sonny, despite the years and the toll his bipolar disorder sometimes took on his strength, fought like a man possessed. He kicked the knife away and pinned the intruder to the floor. Panting, he yanked the mask off, and froze. It wasn't a stranger. It was someone he recognized from the docks, a low-level associate named Evan Briggs, who Sonny had recently cut loose for sloppy drug deals that risked the entire Corinthos empire. "You're making a mistake," Sonny said coldly. "You're a dead man walking, Evan." But Evan just laughed bitterly. "You think you're invincible. There's a new player in town, old man. You're done." Before Sonny could pry more information from him, Evan kneed Sonny hard in the stomach and broke free, diving through the broken window and disappearing into the night. Bleeding and furious, Sonny stumbled to his feet and grabbed his phone. His first call wasn't to the police, he trusted them about as far as he could throw them. It was to Dex Heller. "Get to my place. Now," he barked, voice like steel. As Sonny waited, he realized that tonight's attack wasn't random. Evan had been sent as a warning. Someone wanted him rattled, exposed, vulnerable. And Sonny Corinthos was many things, but vulnerable was never one of them. Back at the Quartermain estate, Willow found Michael pacing the driveway, worried after receiving a cryptic text from her. She rushed into his arms, the papers clutched to her chest. "What happened?" Michael asked, scanning her tear-streaked face. "Drew tried to trick me," Willow gasped. "He wants to take Aurora, from you, from all of us." Michael's eyes darkened. He pulled her close, fury and fear mingling in his heart. First Ned, now Drew. It seemed betrayal was a family sport in Port Charles. We'll fix this, he promised her. We'll fight back together. As the Corinthos family circled their wagons, storm clouds gathered over Port Charles. Allies turned enemies, enemies disguised as friends, and a mysterious new threat creeping in from the shadows. And in the darkness, unseen and smiling, the mastermind behind Evan's attack made their next move. Next time on General Hospital. Dex and Sonny track down Evan, but at a devastating cost. Carly learns the truth about Drew's deception, and her world turns upside down. Nina and Ava's alliance fractures when secrets surface. And Jason Morgan's shadow looms larger than ever, but is he alive to step back into the light? Thanks for watching this video and please subscribe our GH News 24 YouTube channel for more update news.